So today I'm super excited because I am doing a tag that was created by Eric over at Barkin Bout Books, and he is just so sweet. So I'm super excited to be doing like his first original tag because he's just such a nice dude. Like, his videos are amazing. He just seems like this like really fun guy that you could just like hang out with and just like sit and drink some coffee and talk about books with, and he just seems super nice. So I'm super excited that he tagged me in this, and especially excited because it's like all themed around pets, and I have what I call my old lady Lily. She is my 12-year-old pit bull American bulldog mixed tripod dog that is rescued when she was like 10 weeks old and has been with me ever since. I would try to get her to like feature in the video, but she's over there sleeping, and yeah, she just doesn't do well with cameras. Especially at 12. When you're a 12-year-old dog, like, you can just kind of do what you want, right? I'm super excited to get to these questions. They're really cute, all like dog themed, and I want to just go ahead and jump in and see what my answers are gonna be. Alright, the first one is, I've got a bone to pick with you. Name a book that was good until it wasn't. You're enjoying it, and then the ending disappointed you. Don't hate me. A Song Below Water. I was enjoying it until like the end. I didn't like the ending of this book. I think it went too fast. It was confusing. It just wrapped up too quickly. Like, this book should have been longer. It was a good book. I just didn't vibe with the ending of it. So it was just a okay book because of that. Welcome Home. Name a book that gives you the warm feelings of home. So for me, the Welcome Home book is going to be Mistborn: The Final Empire. The reason I picked this one is because this is the first book that I really read after like a 7-year reading slump. I had had my daughter, and then I had my son. I had gotten a master's degree. I had gone through quite a bit of drama with work and my degree and kids, and I just didn't read. I didn't make time for it. I just stopped. And then I started watching BookTube again, and I saw this book just recommended over and over, and then I was like, okay. So I picked it up on Kindle, and I read it. I flew through the first book, and then I read the second one, and then I read the third one, and then it never ended. And then we have my love of reading reignited. So every time I think about like a home, warm, feeling special book, I definitely think of The Final Empire. Roughing It. Name a book that has like a journey travel aspect to it. And there's a lot of those that I have, but the one that I could think of like right away is Eye of the World by Robert Jordan. This is the first book in the Wheel of Time series. I mean, it's basically the Fellowship of the Rings, and this is a whole traveling book. Like, that is like the whole plot of this book, is they are traveling from one point to another. So there's a lot of travel in this book, and I really enjoyed this book. I also really enjoyed the second one, where there's a lot of travel in book 2 as well, and I'm hoping to get to the third one sometime soon. Like, I'm slowly going through the Wheel of Time books kind of before the show comes out, so definitely like this one. Oh, I like this one. It's Mark in Your Territory. Name a book or series that you will always stand by no matter what. Sword of Kaigen by M.L. Wang. This book has been one of my favorites this year. I adored it. I connected to Misaki, our main character, so much, especially the fact that, you know, she's a mother and she's had to give up so much of herself and her past life in order to be this mom that she thinks she's supposed to be, but really all she needs to do is be herself, and that's so much better than being what everybody wants her to be. And you can be both a mother and a badass. You can be both a mother and embrace your past life. Like, you can do both. Why not? And that aspect of this book just made me hold on to it and love it, and I will always love this book. Diggin' Holes is the next one, and that is a book that had some hidden secrets or a big plot twist. Y'all, the 5th season by N.K. Jemisin. This book has some threads in it, y'all. It has some amazing, just interwoven threads that go throughout the story, and then by the time there's that big reveal, you're like, oh shit, that's what happened? That's what that was? And I love that moment in this book where you're just like, oh. And like then everything clicks and makes sense, because this is a pretty confusing book, but it's supposed to be, and you're like, that's how everything fits together. So that was just like a really cool moment in this book, and I really enjoyed it. The next one is Stand By Me, and that is a book that portrayed a very loyal friendship between characters. And I think there is no better friendship than Ren and Kate in the Dragon Republic. Their friendship in this book specifically, like, is the highlight of it for me. They just go through so much, and they are just always there for each other, looking out for one another. Like, it's all about each other, and it's a total platonic friendship, and I love that about this book. I love the friendship in it, and I can't wait for the Burning God to come out. So pick it up. It's so good. And it says one of the best friendships, like, just, it does. The next one is Tug of War, and that is a book that you have mixed feelings about. I have mixed feelings about Supernova, which is the last book in the Renegade series. I really liked the first one. I loved the second one, and then this one I enjoyed up until the end. So I guess this could have worked for like the first question as well. And I liked it. I liked how it ended, and then there was the epilogue, which I'm like, really? Y'all had to do that to me? Like, it makes you think back around the whole book and be like, well, why wasn't this announced earlier? Why wasn't this a plot point earlier? Why are we just now hearing about this at the end of the series? Like, is there going to be another series? Like, is that what this is all about? And then there were some sacrifices made in this book that, like, didn't stick, and I was just, like, meh about, because, you know, to me, I think that, like, sacrifices should stick. And it was just, I wanted to love you! And I didn't. And the last question is Treats, a book that you're super excited about and will reward yourself by reading, and that is Addie LaRue. I don't have my physical copy yet. I should very, very soon. Probably by the time you're seeing this, I will have my physical copy. I got the Owl Crate edition, and it's delayed in shipping. And then a very sweet friend of mine has gifted me a copy of Addie LaRue. So thank you for that, Michael. It should be on its way and be here tomorrow. So by the time you're watching this, I'll already probably have it and have read it. But I'm so hyped for this book. I love V.E. Schwab. And I have been like binge reading everything that this lady has written. So I'm just so excited to read Addie, and I'm going to be reading it as soon as it gets to my door. And then finally, it just wants us to tag some other booktubers to do this. I am going to tag, of course, Alan from the Library of Alexandria. Let's do Vish from Books with V, Abby Salter. I will leave all the channels down below because they're all amazing. I would tag Jessie May, but I think Eric already did that. So yeah, if you do this, I want to see it. It's such a cool tag, and it's a cool way to support another smaller creator. I know Eric just got monetized, so that is super exciting and fantastic for him. So go check out his original, go check out the other booktubers that I mentioned in the description bar, and just have a wonderful day, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye!